The ability to focus is an underrated superpower. Being able to be fully present in whatever it is that you redoing means that you will do it better, whether it's a workout, a task at work, or spending quality time with your loved ones. Unfortunately, many of us suffer from a lack of focus, distracted by internal worries or external stimuli. This is where Stoic focus training can help. In this video, we're going to discuss how to master your attention through 3 key techniques taught by the Stoics. Let's get into it. Most of us have experienced being so mentally overwhelmed that focusing on anything becomes a challenge. The famous Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius addressed this issue directly in Meditations, writing, "You control your thoughts, not what happens around you." He goes on to say, "When you become irritated, reflect that it is your own choice. It is your interpretation of what has happened, not the event itself, that causes your pain." These statements are true. You always have the ability to choose what you pay attention to. And while you may not always be able to control external events, you can control how you respond to them if you train your mind to do so. So how do you train your mind? First, you need to become aware of your distractions. This requires a certain level of mindfulness, which can be developed through meditation. Meditation allows you to observe your thoughts without judgment and helps you build a stronger sense of self-awareness. In other words, it teaches you to recognize when you're becoming distracted so that you can redirect your focus. Next, you need to ask yourself questions to determine the nature of your distraction. Is it something you're worried about? Is it something you're anticipating with excitement? Or is it just something that's caught your attention for the moment? If it's a worry, remind yourself that you can't change the past and you can't predict the future. Focus on what you can control, which is how you react to the situation at hand. If it's anticipation, bring yourself back to the present moment and remind yourself that you'll deal with whatever needs to be dealt with when the time comes. If it's just a passing thought, acknowledge it, but don't give it any more attention than that. One way to make this process easier is to develop a mantra. A mantra is a word or phrase that you repeat to yourself in order to focus your mind. It can be something like, "I am here now," or "let it go." By repeating this phrase over and over again, you train your mind to come back to the present moment whenever you start to wander. Now, before we move on, we would really appreciate it if you could take a moment to subscribe and leave a comment below. What's your biggest challenge when it comes to staying focused? We would love to hear from you. Now let's continue. When you've mastered the art of bringing your attention back to the present moment, you're ready to move on to the next step, which is to consciously direct your attention towards what you want to focus on. You may still experience distractions, but instead of getting frustrated with yourself for getting distracted, you'll simply acknowledge the distraction and gently redirect your attention back to what you were originally focused on. Think of it like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. But just as you wouldn't expect to become a fitness model overnight, you shouldn't expect to become a master of focus overnight either. It takes time and practice. However, the good news is that anyone can improve their ability to focus if they're willing to put in the effort. Here are some tips to help you focus your attention on what you want to focus on. Set clear intentions. Before you begin any task, take a few moments to clarify your intention. What do you hope to achieve by completing this task? Why is it important to you? Having a clear understanding of your intentions will help you stay motivated and focused. Make a plan. Planning can help you stay organized and focused. When you make a plan, you're essentially creating a roadmap that will guide your attention towards your desired outcome. Break down large tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks. This will make the task seem less daunting and help you stay focused. Prioritize. Not all tasks are created equal. Some tasks are more important than others. That's why it's important to prioritize your tasks according to their importance. This will help you focus on the most important tasks first. Minimize distractions. Distractions can derail your focus. That's why it's important to minimize distractions as much as possible. This may mean turning off your phone or closing any unnecessary tabs on your computer. Take breaks. It's important to take breaks when needed. Taking a break can actually improve your focus because it gives your mind a chance to rest. Use a timer. A timer can be a useful tool for helping you focus. By setting a timer, you're setting a clear endpoint for your focus session. This can help you stay focused and prevent you from getting distracted. Reflect. Reflecting on your focus can help you improve. Ask yourself how well you focused and what you could do to focus better next time. We hope these tips have been helpful. Remember, it takes time and practice to master your attention. So don't get discouraged if you find yourself getting distracted. Just keep practicing and you'll eventually get the hang of it. If you want to master your emotions, then you must learn to control your thoughts. Emotions are just thoughts. And if you can control your thoughts, you can control your emotions. How do you control your thoughts? Well, by focusing on the present moment. When you focus on the present moment, you eliminate the future and the past. The only thing that exists is now. This makes it impossible for you to worry about the future or feel regret about the past. You're completely in the present moment experiencing life as it unfolds. But how do you focus on the present moment? Well, one way is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is simply paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about observing your thoughts and feelings without getting carried away by them. Another way to focus on the present moment is to practice gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful emotion that can help you appreciate the present moment. When you're grateful for what you have, you're less likely to worry about the future or feel regret about the past. Finally, you can focus on the present moment by setting intentions. When you set an intention, you're basically telling your mind what to focus on. So for example, if you wanted to focus on your breath, you might set the intention to pay attention to the sensation of breathing in and out. By setting this intention, you train your mind to stay present and avoid wandering into the future or the past. It's not always easy to stay focused on the present moment, but it's definitely worth it. When you're able to focus on the present moment, you're able to experience life more fully. You're able to appreciate the little things and enjoy the ride. In conclusion, mastering your attention is a superpower that anyone can develop through practice. By following the steps outlined in this video, you can train your mind to stay focused on what matters most. Whether you're working on a challenging task, spending time with loved ones, or simply trying to enjoy the present moment, your ability to focus will make all the difference. Before we wrap up, let's quickly review the 3 key techniques for mastering your attention. First, become aware of your distractions and train your mind to observe them without judgment. Second, set clear intentions and make a plan to help keep you organized and focused. And third, practice mindfulness, gratitude, and presence to help you stay grounded in the present moment. Now we want to hear from you. Which of these techniques do you find most helpful? And what challenges have you faced in trying to master your attention? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and remember, you have the power to master your attention. See you in the next video.